With Bitcoin soaring past $44,000, everyone's eyes were glued to the SEC's doorstep waiting for that ETF approval. Just when the excitement peaked, rumors started swirling about a possible twist. SEC insiders are hinting at a hiccup in the decision-making process. The uncertainty rippled throughout the crypto world, leaving us all hanging on the edge, wondering what's next. Welcome back to the Cryptoholics Corner, your hub for all things crypto. Join us as we dive into the world of cryptocurrencies, uncovering insights, sharing news, and demystifying the complexities of this exciting digital frontier. Stay tuned for enlightening episodes, and remember, fellow cryptonauts, the crypto universe is vast, and together, we'll navigate its depths. The crypto world has been buzzing lately, especially with Bitcoin taking the lead. It's been quite the journey, with Bitcoin reaching over $44,000 again after hanging around different price ranges since April of 2022. This surge has got investors feeling pretty hopeful and excited again. Lots of things are playing into this rally. One big factor is the growing hope that the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, might finally give the green light to a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, or ETF. People have been eagerly waiting for that moment, and it seems like it's adding fuel to this crypto fire. Now let's talk about spot Bitcoin ETF as a catalyst for growth. A spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, or ETF, possibly getting thumbs up soon, is a game changer for the crypto world. Picture this. It's like a new door opening up for both big institutions and regular folks like us to get into Bitcoin without the hassle of buying and storing it ourselves. For the big players, like those institutional investors, this ETF could be a breath of fresh air. They usually face a bunch of red tape and logistical issues diving straight into cryptocurrencies, but with a spot Bitcoin ETF, they can jump in without those headaches. And here's the kicker. If these big guns start pouring money into Bitcoin, it could smooth out its wild price swings, amp up trading, and maybe even drive prices up in the long run. But of course, there's the regulatory stuff. The SEC, that's the US watchdog, has been wary about a spot Bitcoin ETF due to worries about things like market manipulation and crazy price swings. However, there's hope. They've greenlit a Bitcoin futures ETF which tracks the price of Bitcoin futures contracts. It's seen as a step in the right direction. Now, to calm the SEC's jitters about market shenanigans, some smart folks at ARK Invest have pitched an idea for a spot Bitcoin ETF. Their plan? Keep the actual Bitcoins in safe and regulated hands. Now this move could ease worries about sneaky plays with the market. Getting this spot Bitcoin ETF approved would be a huge deal for Bitcoin. It's like getting a stamp of approval, making it more legit for both big financial players and regular investors. Plus, it could lead to more folks seeing Bitcoin as a solid investment, a reliable way to store value, and maybe even as a safeguard against inflation. If this ETF sails through, it could be a big turning point for the crypto world. It might pave the way for more folks to embrace Bitcoin, bringing some major changes to how money moves around globally. Now sure, there are some challenges, but the possibilities of this new financial tool are pretty exciting. Bitcoin's future could shine brighter than ever, and this ETF could be the spark that lights up its journey into the mainstream financial world. Now let's talk about additional factors driving Bitcoin's price. Do you know what's really boosting Bitcoin's price? It's all about how more people are starting to use it as a way to pay for stuff. The more stores and companies that accept Bitcoin, the cooler and more useful it becomes. This surge in people using it pumps up the demand, which makes its price shoot up. Check this out. Big names like Tesla, Overstock.com, and even Starbucks are now cool with Bitcoin payments. Plus, there are apps like PayPal and BitPay making it way easier for stores to handle Bitcoin transactions. And it's not just local either. Bitcoin's low-cost international payments are catching on, especially for transactions across different countries. And in places where the regular banking system isn't that great, Bitcoin is gaining popularity. And then, there's the big players, the institutional investors. They're the ones with tons of money, like hedge funds and investment banks. Their interest in Bitcoin gives it serious credibility and stability. You might ask why that's so. Well, they see it as a smart way to diversify their investments. Bitcoin's wild price swings also catch their eye, thinking it might bring in some serious returns. What's also cool is how Bitcoin itself is changing and growing. There are improvements happening in the background that make it even more valuable. Things like the Lightning Network are solving the problem of slow and pricey transactions, and developers are building new apps and beefing up security to make Bitcoin safer and more useful. Bitcoin is also getting the thumbs up from big financial institutions like Fidelity Investments and Goldman Sachs. They're working on new stuff related to Bitcoin, which is boosting its street cred. So it's not just one thing pushing Bitcoin's price up, but this mix of more people using it, big investors getting interested, and constant improvements in how it works and what it can do. So, wrapping it up, Bitcoin's future, it's looking seriously bright. I mean, think about it. This potential green light for a spot Bitcoin ETF by the SEC, that's a game changer waiting to happen. It'll make investing in Bitcoin way simpler for everyone, from the big investors to everyday folks. This could bring a flood of money into Bitcoin, making it a mainstream investment in no time. Plus, the way Bitcoin's becoming a more common way to pay for things, that's not just a fad. It's becoming seriously handy, especially for international payments that dodge all the red tape of traditional banks. Now, of course, we can't forget about the big players. They're getting real cozy with Bitcoin. Seeing those big institutional investors diving in, it's like a stamp of approval, showing that Bitcoin's the real deal as a proper asset. The Bitcoin world keeps buzzing with innovation too. New things keep popping up all the time, like those finance wizardries in DeFi or the mind-blowing digital art on NFT platforms. Everything's powered by Bitcoin's tech. Now, sure, the crypto market can be a roller coaster, but when you look at Bitcoin's long game, it's promising. With its decentralized setup, transparency, and top-notch security, it's set to grow even more. Seriously, it's just scratching the surface of changing how we handle money. Now, to sum it all up, Bitcoin's future is looking bright as heck. The potential ETF, more places embracing it as payment, big players getting in on the action, and all the innovation in the Bitcoin world, they're painting a pretty epic picture. This digital gold might just revolutionize our whole money game. Exciting stuff ahead, there's no doubt about that. So, thank you for joining us here at the Cryptoholics Corner. We hope you've enjoyed this insightful discussion. If you found this video informative and engaging, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on all things crypto. See you all!